Hey guys, it's Heidi. Welcome to my kitchen. It's pretty small, but that's a typical New York kitchen, so you gotta deal with what you gotta deal with. So, a lot of my friends, my clients are asking me, what do I eat? So, I'll show you a little sneak peek in what do I usually do. I usually choose one day a week, which happens to be Sunday today. Sometimes it's Saturday, sometimes Friday, whenever I have time, or I'm just running out of food. So today it's Sunday, and I'm just going to be meal prepping for probably most of the week, maybe for Monday till Thursday, depending on how much food I'll be making. So first, I'll start with veggies. So I have different kind of veggies. I love green beans, especially, and here's some leftover broccoli from last week. That's one thing, and then I'll be making buckwheat, and I'll be making brown rice. And then as for the meat, I love to use burgers. They are the only ingredient here is beef, so there it has no added sugar, no salt, no pepper, no nothing. So I usually cook them without anything added, and then once everything's portioned out, that's when I would sprinkle a little bit of Mrs. Dash. That is one type of meat, and then the other one, I usually like to make chicken, but this week on sale there was turkey burger, so instead of chicken, I'm using turkey. And then in here again, there's nothing added to it. It's just plain turkey. And then so usually I would make with the chicken. This week I'm making with turkey. So what I will usually do is I'll be using my scale so I know exactly, especially for the rice. So I set up my scale, and then I would look up for, so one serving size is 1/4 of a cup uncooked, which equals 42 grams. So I would put on the grams, I take a bowl, I even it out so it starts at 0, and then let me grab a scooper, and then I'll be making about 4 servings. So it's 42 times 4, which is 168. So I'll be getting up to 168. Oh, I missed it. Perfect. Okay. So I have 168, and I already have water boiling. So just add it. I use no salt. Not that it's really bad for you, but I like to keep it that way. And then I'll be making, here's the same for the buckwheat. It's 1/4 of a cup. And then, I'm going to cut this. Okay. So, again, I even out my scale. And I'll be using 4 servings. So I'll be getting up to 200 grams. Which equals, a little bit too much. Okay, I got 200 grams. So I'll put these away. So once my rice is done, I'm going to be putting buckwheat. So I'll set this bowl aside so it doesn't bother me. And then, how I usually prepare the veggies. There are a lot of ways. You can either boil them, or I like to sometimes cook them in the oven. Or the easiest way, of course, is to put them in a microwave. So I'll be adding the rest of the broccoli, and then cauliflower together with broccoli. And I'll take the whole thing, pour it all the way in, and then I'll be adding a little bit of water. So take Poland Spring water, pour a little bit on top, just a little bit, not too much, and I'll be putting in a liquid. Put it on 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, it's gonna be done. And then these ones, the green beans, you can steam them in the bag. So I'll be taking care of those for last. So this is what I do with my burgers. Let's start with beef burgers. So I'll put my scale weight for a little bit. And I'll put the rice and the buckwheat away. So I like to use my table grill, George Foreman. Very simple, very easy, nicely grilled. So I would heat it up, and then just take patty by patty and just grill it. Very simple. If you don't have time, this usually takes a little bit longer because you have to. This grill is just one serving, so it's pretty small. So it is very time consuming. But I have a lot of time today, so that's why I'm choosing to grill it. Just like to get it really badly. So if you don't have too much time, use the oven. So just put it on, and I would be cooking each patty for about 8 to 10 minutes. They're pretty thin. And then I'll be doing the same thing for the turkey burgers. They're really stuck together. So as you can see, they're very, very thin. So the thinner they are, the faster they're going to cook, of course. And that's it. And let's meet up after everything's prepared, and I'll show you how I store them and how I portion them out. Hey guys, so I'm back. I prepared everything. I have my veggies steamed, my meat grilled, and my rice and my buckwheat on the stove. So I'll show you how I usually put everything after all the veggies are done. Before I throw out the packaging, I usually write down everything. So let's see if you can see it. So usually write down how many grams is one serving, how many calories it is, and the fat, carbs, fiber, and protein. And I do that for every single of the veggies. And then here are my burgers, my regular burgers, and here are my turkey burgers. And I would do the same thing again, so I don't have to go back in a freezer and check for the label, or if I finish the bag, I can throw it out and I still know the nutritional value of it. And then I'll show you how I measure out the rice and the buckwheat. So I turn on my scale and I take the container and I put it on and I even it out, I zero it out, and then let's see. So this is what I do with my rice, and I would put it nicely in the container. So, as you remember, I measured out 4 servings. So now on the scale it says 470 grams. So I'm going to divide it by 4, and that's how I know exactly how many grams is one serving. And again, I'll take out the bag and I'll write down all the nutritional value. I always keep pencil in the paper in the kitchen, and then whenever I'm ready, I just scoop it out, and I know exactly how many grams I have to put as one serving. So the same thing I would do for the buckwheat. And that's about it. Stay tuned for more information. You can go on my homepage, trainerheidi.com. You can follow me on Facebook, which is Fit and Healthy with Heidi, and on my Instagram, Fit Heidi. And stay tuned for more videos. And this is just the beginning. I want to educate everyone on healthy living. And stay tuned. Enjoy your day. Bye, guys.